Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, what you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be going ahead and covering all of the Modern Warfare multiplayer maps. Now, you're probably saying, how did you get these maps or any of the information on these maps? Well, if you guys do know, the leaker known as the Gaming Revolution on YouTube, he just goes all out whenever it comes to getting all this information. I don't know how he does it, but he went ahead and leaked another set of information, and we're going to be covering it here in today's video. It is going to be all the multiplayer maps that we should be seeing, and that's going to be having to do with whether it's 2v2, whether it's the just normal multiplayer, or even the ground war. So we're going to be covering everything here in today's video, so if you guys go on to enjoy, do not forget to go ahead and drop a big fat like on today's video. And also, if you guys are brand new around here and want to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, make sure you guys do so, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell so that you guys can stay notified every single time I post a new video here on the channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into things. Now, if you guys want to head down in the description, there's going to be a link with all the information down there, so if you guys want to read the entire thing for yourself, you guys can feel free to do so, or if you want to just listen along as I read it, you guys can do that as well. Now, since your infamous Call of Duty leaker and YouTuber The Gaming Revolution has claimed to reveal the full list of maps that will be available at launch when Modern Warfare drops on October 25th. Now, as the release date for Call of Duty Modern Warfare edges near, information is trickling out, and while much of it's unconfirmed at this point, it highlights the excitement of fans to get their hands on the latest installment of the COD series. Now, one well-known and really well-known leaker, I guess you could say, he's probably the best leaker I would say right now inside of Call of Duty that we know of. I don't think there's anybody else who can really get the information as well as he does. But anyways, he says here he has previously been correct on his predictions so far for the 2v2 gunfight mode coming out and other things among whenever it came to the beta. Now, on October 5th, he claimed to reveal the full list of maps that will be available at launch. Now, in a series of tweets, the Gaming Revolution claimed that the Modern Warfare will launch with just 10 normal maps at the start, and it's going to be aimed at a traditional 6v6 and 10v10 gameplay. It will also have 7 more maps which are specific to gunfight mode, which is the 2v2 game mode that is making the Call of Duty debut inside of Modern Warfare. Now, finally, Modern Warfare will launch with 3 ground war maps and the 32 versus 32 mode that will basically make many fans say that it is like a battle royale on its own inside a multiplayer. And personally, I didn't like it, but if you guys like it, so be it. I just wasn't a fan of all that chaos. I was just having so much trouble running around without even getting shot in the back once. But anyways, it says here 10 normal maps will be seen to be on the low end of the spectrum, but recent COD titles have tended to launch with fewer maps with promises of exhaustive DLC content, which BO4 did very much that. They came out with a couple of maps at start and then slowly trickled in some DLC maps, but I will say, BO4, you did not have some good DLC maps. These DLC maps, there were some that were there were I think maybe 1 or 2 that were okay and like decent, but the rest of them, they were just bad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think these DLC maps were bad? Because I do. But moving on here, it says this has happened with Modern Warfare, a game that has promised to see a plethora of post-launch content, but as we know, it is supposed to be free. As far as we know, it's supposed to be free, but we'll kind of have to wait and see on that, as what the Infinity Ward developers have told us. They said it was going to be free content, but we never know. They could be just lying straight to our faces. But finally, Modern Warfare will launch with 3 ground war maps, the 32 versus 32 mode, and many fans are comparing it to a Battlefield-esque experience or SK experience. Now, 10 normal maps may seem to be on the low end of the spectrum, like we said, and however, it was just the number of maps detailed by the Game Revolution. He also listed the names of the maps, some of which will be familiar to those who played the beta, but there will also be some night variant maps, or just some maps that are only specific towards the night vision map or game mode. If you guys did not play the night vision map or night vision game mode, it was from the beta. It was very fun. All it is just if you use your night vision goggles, you were able to see people, but you had to aim almost in a sideways angle by using your laser sight. If you didn't use the night vision goggles, you would be using just the gun, but it would be very, very hard to see, and you wouldn't really be able to see anybody that well. Now, moving on here, these are all of the maps that are going to be within the actual Modern Warfare. Starting off, we have Hill. The next one we have King, which is these two are going to be both in the night mode type of game mode. Next up, we have Docks, which I believe we did have in the 2v2 mode. I do believe so. Pine we did have in 2v2. It was the 4C type of map. Next up, we have Showers, which was a very fun, or I think we've heard some information on this map. I don't think I've ever covered it, but I did hear a little bit of information on this type of map, and it should be something interesting. I'm not going to really say anything until more information does drop on certain maps. Next up, we have Speedball. We also have the map called Stack. And then for the ground war maps, which all those previous maps that we just clarified, I'm just going to let you know now, those are the gunfight maps. It says here, the gunfight maps available at launch. Those are all the gunfight maps. King, Docks, Pine, and I believe Speedball or Stack. It was one of those two. They were all in the, I guess you could say, the alpha or the beta of 2v2, and I would say those maps were all very decent for the 2v2. I think they'll be just fine as long as they don't do anything different to them. We should be a-okay. Now for the ground war maps that'll be available at launch is going to be Karis River Quarry. We have Downtown Donetsk, or Donetsk, however you want to pronounce it. And then we have Farms, which I'm going to guess is probably just going to be a big farm. Going to be a lot of area to run around, probably. And I do believe it was Karis River Quarry, I believe, was the map that we had during the beta. I'm probably wrong. It was either that or Downtown Donetsk, how you want to pronounce it. It was one of those two. I do not believe it was Farms. It was one of those two. So let me know in the comments if you guys remember. I'll probably find out like here in just a minute. But moving on here, finally the normal maps that are going to be available at launch. So if you guys are not a fan of the ground war or the 2v2 and you guys are just looking for a normal multiplayer, these are the maps that you guys are going to be playing. Now this is going to be Anya Palace. There's going to be Cave, which Cave is also going to be available in the night mode. There's going to be Dead Zone. There's going to be Euphrates Bridge. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but that's as best as I can do. We have Hackney Yard. We have played that map. We have Gron's Raid. Played that one as well. We have Piccadilly. Not really. Piccadilly, however you want to pronounce it. We have Petrograd. And we also have Gunrunner, which is also going to be available in a night mode. Hackney Yard is also going to be available in Night Yard. I do believe that's probably my favorite map of the entire beta. That was probably my favorite map to play the entire time. And then we also have a map called Spear. And Spear is also going to be available in the night mode. So, other than that, now it says here, while obviously all these are unconfirmed at this point, Gaming Revolution has been, I would say at this point, probably 80 to 90% accurate on most of the leaks that he's given out. And obviously, you can't really just say just because he says this is coming out, it means it's going to be true. You kind of have to just take everything as is and just kind of wait until anything does get confirmed by Infinity Ward or Activision. But it does say here that Gaming Revolution would fit with what has been suggested from the leaked PC files. However, as the final few weeks of the development takes place, much will be open to change as Infinity Ward refines their game. And finally, the Gaming Revolution states that there are more maps that are going to be worked on by Infinity Ward, including remakes of some old favorites, but these will not be available at launch. They're going to be more of a post-launch content over the past few weeks or the later weeks into the game. And there has been some increased speculation regarding the remastering of a certain fan favorite maps, including the infamous Rust from Modern Warfare 2. Now, once again, this remains unconfirmed, like I said, until anything is confirmed. But other than that, that's all the information that I have for you guys. It does say here that there is some stuff going on. Black Ops 4, as you guys know, remastered the map Slums from Black Ops 2, and it also got remastered in Black Ops 3, I believe. But other than that, that's all the information that I have for you guys. That's everything that we gotta have to talk about whenever it comes to the maps. I haven't really been uploading that much these past couple of days. Sorry, I have work going on. I'm trying to make some money, you know what I'm saying? But videos will be coming out as always. It's gonna be probably like an every other day unless I can bust out a few videos. It all depends on just kind of time-wise with how my schedules are looking. But other than that, that's all the information that I have for you guys. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do not forget to drop the big fat like. And also, if you guys are brand new around here and want to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, make sure you guys do so. And do not forget to hit that little notification bell so you guys can stay notified the second I post. If you guys want to head down in the description, all my social medias are down there, so feel free to hit me with a follow. And also, if you guys want to rep the Hype Nation merch, Link to my merch store is down there in the description, so feel free to rep the Hype Nation brand. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy Dina Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.